Hello, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Today, we're going to be looking at the Bitcoin dominance chart on the weekly time scale. Remember, if you do like this video and the other videos that I make on this channel, be sure to hit the like button down below, as well as also consider subscribing. Well, this is a turn of events, if I had to ever say. It was just a few weeks ago where we saw Bitcoin dominance drop quite significantly, and we're arguing that this would be the time of the reversal and the beginning of the way down, much like how we saw in times like here, here, and here. We were expecting something the same. Now, not all patterns repeat, and this case right here is one where it doesn't have to. And now it seems like we're trending upwards. We are going to revisit and retest this line here. And that is fairly interesting. I mean, with Bitcoin now flirting with $24,000, we've gone to that level a few days ago, but now we're flirting with that level. It seems that Bitcoin is here to stay in terms of its power over altcoins. Now, I still contend that this could play out. In my initial video talking about this kind of chart here, I argued that it's taking longer for the entire move to happen from top to bottom to bottom to top. And in this case, we see that the upcoming one, or the one that we're in, whatever you want to call it, is 231 days. We're pretty early on in this regard, and we're only in the middle of December. So it could very well play out like a double top and coming back down. Um, could also mean a double top and a breakout. The idea of Bitcoin dominance breaking out seems less plausible, but still probable, and something that we should always prepare for, and is one of the reasons why we hold the largest cryptocurrency on the market. It's why a good chunk of my portfolio is in Bitcoin, and that's why some people have their largest holding of their entire portfolio is Bitcoin, because these moves can happen, and Bitcoin has a profound effect on the market. However, I would contend on, in my view, I do have the bias that I think that altcoins will rally like they've always have, and if there was an opportunity for it, now is the time. Bitcoin is over $20,000. It is holding for the past few days. We'll see if this is the new normal or if we drop back down. If it's the former, then I would prepare and expect all coins to start rallying. If Bitcoin chills out or stays at this level, even if it dips down a bit, all coins are looking for any kind of excuse from Bitcoin, no matter how small, that they're going to take advantage of and they're going to move. And this is why I was early, but I have my positions ready. These are the times where you would need to look at your portfolio, look at the positions you have. Are you happy with those positions? Because when this takes off, you wouldn't really necessarily want to buy when it's moving up that quickly. A, we don't know where the top is, and B, you're gonna have people like me or other traders that have already had their positions ready before this all happened, and they're giving you their bags. And I will happily sell my bags to you at a higher price. The problem with that though is you run the higher risk. You buy it higher at the price velocity that we expect when altcoins rally, and it's a recipe for bad times. You overly extend your risk, and not for the same amount of reward per se than say someone who bought lower. So with that said, I just want you guys to be cognizant. I think the dominance is still in a very peculiar spot. This past week has been a monstrous week, up almost 3% on dominance, back to 68%, back to 66, 67% dominance. However, if we if we humor the idea of Bitcoin moving past this line, how high will it go? Well, then the next kind of stops would be basically previous levels of resistance. So these levels right here is what I would be expecting. The first one obviously would be around 68, second would be 70, second would be 72. 72% dominance is a pretty tall order, especially if we're in this phase of the cycle where we've known in past cycles when Bitcoin passes the prior all-time high, altcoins do explode. We know Litecoin will. Not will, but we expect it. There's a high probability chance that it will. XRP is another one. Ethereum is another one who has not been doing very well, but we know that this is a likely scenario with Ethereum, that when Bitcoin goes past its prior all-time high, it will move. With that said, it's kind of too early to call. It'll be quite exciting to see. I mean, today's Sunday, so the week is ending. What it seems to be, if nothing changes for the day, which I expect, that it's probably going to be around this range. Who knows? Something else could happen, but this is kind of like what the weekly candle will look like that's going to be printed, and we'll see what happens next week. Do we wick up? Do we go past? It's hard to say. I would contend that it would come back down, either from a slower pace or some kind of slowdown. We'll definitely see. The argument against that is, well, Bitcoin is at $24,000. We know that once it reaches past its prior all-time high, price volatility increases, the velocity increases, but at the same time, I would argue that altcoins do the same. And the fact that we haven't seen a move yet from altcoins in a long time, relatively long time, makes me more expecting that altcoins will steal the show at some point rather than Bitcoin being the main act for the rest of, for the rest of the end of the year or to Q1. But anyway, you guys, that's essentially what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.